Okay, good morning. Welcome to the training for registration and creation of parent account. My name is Chris Greenhalgh. I am the IT director here at Illini West High School. Pleasure to have you here so I can walk you through some basics of creating an account. Let's start. We'll go to IlliniWest.org. I actually am signed in under Sox.net, but if you go IlliniWest.org, it will take you to our high school's homepage. Looks very similar to what it just was. But this is our homepage. This has information that can range all the way from athletics, as you can see, to registration, to PowerSchool, to any number of things. Over here, you'll find district forms and information. Here's athletics forms and information, Board of Education, agendas, minutes, and board members, and also the meeting dates and any press releases. Parents Guide, this has a number of things, including some clubs and organizations, any colleges and careers, extracurricular activities. You can read down that by yourself. And then general information, this registration information is there, and this will also probably be where the link was that you came to this video. We also have classroom sites, staff directories, any computer lab calendars, if that's something that you're needing, school menus. I'm going to show you classroom sites quickly just for informational purposes. This is our classroom sites. All the teachers have updated websites that include their information. It also includes on each of them a Google Calendar that they continue to update so that you can look at what your kids are working on each day. Oftentimes they'll also include links within that to documents or other useful information. But this way you could actually put this calendar on your phone, or you could put the calendar, you can just look at the calendar each day, especially if your child is absent for any given amount of time. But for today, I want to teach you how to create a parent account for our PowerSchool. And so to do that, we hover over this top menu. This will be on our Illini West homepage. It's on every page that is in our website. And you will have multiple choices. This is for a substitute for teachers. This is administration, and this is different staff that's within it. But for today, you will be looking at the parent-student login, which will take you to a page that looks just like this. This is the same login information that your students will be using to get in. They will use the same link. But for today, if you already have an account, you can put your username and info in here. But if you don't, what we will be doing today is creating an account. So we'll click on the Create Account link, and then we will hit Create Account. When this pops up, the first things you'll be noticing is this is to create an account just for you. So you get to set the username and password. You get to decide the email address. And so this account is private to you. And so this is just to create something that is personal for you, and then you will link the students to that account. So you would go through and create your username and password. You just put in your first name, last name, and email address. You can choose whatever username you would like to use. And for password, you can choose anything. I do ask that you choose one. As you can see, it goes from weak to weakest. I'd like you to choose one that at least has the idea of better. So that usually requires a certain amount of letters, numbers, and then some special characters. But please do that and then re-enter the password. And then when you get done, you'll move down to the student account down here. I don't have a copy of the letter, but you should have received a letter in the mail, which has an access ID and an access password for your student. This area here is about linking your account to the student's account. So if your student is here, let's type in, this is just my name, for example, then you would have a specific access ID, which would often include something like GRE345, something like that, and then an access password, which is usually three or four different numbers. You can then choose the relationship. How are you related to that person? If you have more than one student, you can move down to the second one. If you have more than that, we actually have room for 7 different students that can be linked to an account at any given time. Once you're done with that, you would hit enter. Once you hit enter, it would take you to a splash page, but the splash page and registration will be on a further video that I'll be putting together shortly. That is the basics of creating a parent account. I certainly appreciate your time in watching us, and I hope that this answers any questions you might have.